Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago Cubs. Stay tuned for Cubs baseball next. Kyle Hendricks, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Kyle Hendricks is not one of these overpowering guys. He reminds me of Greg Maddux. He's 88 to 91 with really good sink, great straight changeup, and has the slurve. Not a true curveball, not a true slider. The key to Kyle Hendricks, inducing early contact. The more pitches that hitters see, the better chance they have to hit on him. If Kyle Hendricks is on, you'll know early he'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. The next 1-2 pitch. Lays off. 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
The 2-2 one more time. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time.
Gotta love the battle we're seeing right out of the gates in this game. That's 7 pitches now, and if this is any indication, we're in for a good contest here.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he lays off. Ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitch and throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
In is Gerardo Parra. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's 3 for 15. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Maben gets his lead at first, nobody out. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 2-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, Evan Longoria has been tearing it up lately. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Hot shot down the line, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Giants are down quietly, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Madison Bumgarner will be the man on the mound for the G-men. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Into the box, Ben Zobrist. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, the second baseman, Ben
First delivery to him on the way.
Zobrist.
High in the air out to center field. Maben will wait on it. And very quickly, one gone. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
I'm looking to see if Anthony Rizzo can turn it around. He had only 2 home runs last month, which is not good for a guy that hits in the middle of the order. They're going to need a lot more production and a lot more power from him moving forward. They expect it, and so do I.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He's got 3 base hits in 19 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 1 out, nobody on. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Stepping in, Chris Bryant. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Here comes the first pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Runner at first here, 1 man out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
The 2-1 home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Runners on first with one down. Fouled away. The 2-2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Maben moving in. He can't get to it. This one's down. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Here's Javier Baez as Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike one. He'll check in here at 277. 21 homers and 72 RBIs. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike two. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And Longoria will make the catch to retire the side. Nothing in the Cubby first. On to the second now from Wrigley with no score. Standing in, Chris Shaw, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August.
Number 26.
First offering on its way. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike one. Shaw, a 25-year-old. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Here's Buster Posey now, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And there's out number two.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and standing in here the veteran third baseman Evan Longoria. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
0-1 the count. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
At the plate, Wilson Contreras. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there, but don't kid yourself. That's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bote. First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Almora, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. One and 2 now.
2 strikes.
The 1-2. Chopper to short. Reined in. And a glove flip for 1. On the belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for 1. So that one
The
wasn't
pitcher,
quite hit sharply enough to
Kyle
turn two.
Yeah, choppers like that
Hendricks.
make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
Bumgarner sets. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope. Outside.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
2-0 count. The pitch outside. 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
The 3-0 finds the zone, strike one.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs. And now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
2 men on, 2 out. And that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The set and the 2-1. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Here's the 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Crawford into shallow center. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Here's Joe Panik. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Joe Panik.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a cold strike as he nips the corner. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants.
Batting 8.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. His matchup numbers with Hendricks, just 3 for 14.
Strike's down.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Crawford has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Third inning, no score to this point. On the ground is short. This could be two. Zobrist on to first, and for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play, and with this one, the side is retired. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
The second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now.
Nope.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. High in the air into shallow left center. Shaw ranging forward. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman Anthony Rizzo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Hit down the line at first. Belt has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris Bryant.
Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Ball one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. To 2-2 now. Line to the right side, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. 3 innings in the books, still no score on the show. Here's Cameron Maybin now. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway.
Number 5.
First delivery to him on the way.
Maybin.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
The right fielder, number 8, Gerardo Parra.
Leadoff man retired. Here's Gerardo Parra. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Line to the right side, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 1-1 home. Misses up and in. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Giants down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Now at the plate, Javier Baez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The 1-0. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. Number 22 on the year. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
The center fielder.
Into the box, Albert Almora.
Albert Almora.
No balls and a strike to count. Almora, a native Floridian. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Here comes the 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Almora with an even count, 2-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw down to first, 1 away.
The catcher, number 40.
So 1 away here in the Chicago fourth. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. First offering on its way. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Too high, and it's 3-0. David Bote will be next. And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike 1, 3-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another payoff pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, David Bote.
Striding in once again, David Bote, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Bumgarner has his sign. First pitch on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. One run, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Cold strike on the change, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
The 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Change up inside. They lost him, ball 4.
Now batting, the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and the pitcher Kyle Hendricks will be the next to bat. from the stretch. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. Bodie is off at first with 2 away. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. The 2-2. Swing and a liner. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, Jason.
Here's Jason Hayward now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. And there's ball 2 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Ready with the 2-1. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2. Side fair ball down the line. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Now batting, second baseman.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Stepping up now, Ben Zobrist. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Looking to minimize the damage here. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Called strike 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more
Leading
strikes.
off for San Francisco.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Fielder, number 26.
First pitch on its way. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The catcher,
An early look at the
28,
line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to the right. And that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Ready for another chance? Joe Panik, a base hit in his first trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. Panik, originally from New York State. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball, 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. One left for San Francisco. They trail things here 2-0. So striding forward now, Anthony Rizzo, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth.
Rizzo.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. And it's 1-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Now to the plate, Javier Baez. He went deep last time up.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it.
Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And in to bat next is Albert Almora. Ready with his 100th pitch of the ball game. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And this is going to get down out there and should get all the way to the ivy for extra bases.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last 2 batters show him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0. Contreras swings, and this is well hit to left. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
13.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move here. So that'll do it tonight for Madison Bumgarner. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Trevor Gott, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 91, Trevor Gott.
Stepping in now, David Bodie. Strike one to start the at-bat. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Gott has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Here's the 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Cubs 4 and the Giants nothing. Into the box now, Brandon Crawford. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Trevor Gott.
Stephen Vogt will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Stephen Vogt.
He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 1 home run and 4 RBIs.
Up on the ground.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The 0-2 once more. Lifted the other way to left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cameron Maybin.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cameron Maybin. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. Derek Long enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for San Francisco, number 64, Derek Long.
Digging in and looking for more, Kyle Hendricks getting the hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with.
Hendricks.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Standing in now, Jason Hayward. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. 1 out, nobody on. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Now batting, second baseman, Ben
At the plate, Ben Zobrist. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there. 1-0. Law, 28 years old. He was a 9th round pick back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-0 home is a fastball center cut. Hayward, base runner at first with 1 out. Outside, 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Off and running is Hayward, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away.
the first baseman, number 44, Anthony.
So striding in, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
And he falls behind 0-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And this one's in the dirt. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Line drive to left. But this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder.
Stepping into the box, Chris Bryant. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 21 for him on the season as this lead swells to 7-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Number 9.
In now, Javier Baez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Really dotting the corners here with the fastball. 0-2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Just hung in there on that one. Here's another 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a triple. His third hit of the night.
Well, if he wants to hit for the cycle and get in the history books, he's got the hardest 3 parts of it out of the way. Normally, this is the toughest leg to get, but he stands at third and now only needs a single to make some history.
Into the box, Albert Almora, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And now a curveball in the dirt and knocked down by Posey, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Line to the right side. Parra is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. Back with more from Wrigleyville right after this. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Standing in, Gerardo Parra. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. That's lifted the other way out to left. Bryant has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Settling in now, Brandon Belt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat on its way. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Chris Shaw the next to take a turn at the plate. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra bases. Hits to this point in the game.
Number 49.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Sam Johnson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Ball.
1-1. Dyson, a native Floridian. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
The 2-1 is in there for the second strike. Dyson has racked up over 70 innings on the mound and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Another try at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2. Another full count pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Now batting, third baseman, David.
Ready once again, David Bodie. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Able to squeeze this one is Panic, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Heyward.
Now batting, Jason Heyward. Lifetime against Sam Dyson. He's gone 2 for 6. He's set, and the pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance, and hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
And another foul ball. Contreras leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And he'll make it up to third here thanks to the throwing miscue, and we'll see how they want to score this play.
Now
looking at this one, it's obvious he should have just hung on to it instead of throwing it to first. As it is, I think they'll score a hit and an error, and he's in scoring position.
Stepping in now, Ben Zobrist. And that's off his leg on the mound. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. He's in at second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Errors are going to happen even at this level, but you'd like to limit them to times when they don't hurt you too much. Well, so much for that. The error brings 2 runs across the plate, so that did really sting.
Standing in now, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Line to the right side. Parra will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, 2 errors in the inning, and a runner left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Cubs 9 and the Giants nothing. So digging in now, Evan Longoria. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Clips the corner of the zone with a sinker for a strike.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. 8th inning now from Wrigley. Cubs lead in front of their home faithful as you get a look at the line score to see how we got to this point. One gone here in the Giants half of the 8th, and that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout Joe Panik. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Line drive, base hit to right.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
In now, Brandon Crawford, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball 1.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Panik leads off first with 1 away. To short. There's Baez. Zobrist on to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Digging in to try it again, Chris
Leading
Bryant.
up for the
Lifetime
Cubs,
against Sam Dyson.
the
He's
left
1 for
fielder,
5.
Chris Bryant.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And now pitch on the way. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Line drive to left. Shaw is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
The batter,
Well,
number
he
9.
hit that ball.
Into the box, Javier Baez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he bats here only a single shy, the easiest of them all to complete the cycle. The 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. A barehanded play by Crawford. Hey now.
Now batting, center fielder, Albert Almora.
Now at the plate, Albert Almora. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Nope.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Longoria's got it. And the throw is high, but they just do get him by a step as that'll end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We've played 8 full. It's the Cubs 9 and the Giants nothing. Alan Henson is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. So far this season, Henson is a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Hit Weekly back to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The center fielder, number 5, Cameron Maybin.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cameron Maybin. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man. 1 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out to right field. Hayward has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 8, Gerardo.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gerardo Parra. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Bounce towards the second baseman. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Cubs have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Cubs took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Kyle Hendricks picks up his team-leading 13th win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 9 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.